What up, Yas? Alright. Let's see what we get today. For the people watching, I'm not going to talk much today. Just because of how yesterday went. I'm just going to do my own thing and record my process for my transparency, and that'll be it. So.
That feeling when you check your bank account and your paycheck's days away. And of course, your calendar's all.
just stand to fight for everyone. Marines are made for this.
I know it's hard, you don't get the time. Do the things you gotta do. Always moving, always on the go. I hope you take a moment to take it slow. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Maybe take a break, it'll be okay. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Know sometimes that it doesn't make sense. It's even harder to comprehend. It's a long night. Say goodbye, then hello. We came here from nowhere, going towards the unknown. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Maybe take a break, it'll be
Be honest, you've been accepting that your phone bill's gonna hurt every month, haven't you? Tello me about it. Well, those days are over. Tello just dropped their prices again. New plan tiers, lower prices across the board. There's a data sweet spot with 10 gigabytes for $15, a new 20 gigabyte option for $20, and unlimited for just $25 a month. All with unlimited talk and text, 5G coverage.
a business? Put it in the right hands with LegalZoom. Because the last thing you'd want to do is let it fall into the wrong hands. With easy-to-use tech and 25 years of experience, LegalZoom offers personalized support to help ensure your business is formed accurately and complies with state regulations. So if you need a legal hand, visit LegalZoom. LegalZoom provides access to independent attorneys and self-service tools. LegalZoom is not a law firm and does not provide legal advice.
You should go now. Run. No. I want to leave you here. We can run together. Listen. If we run together, they will shoot us from behind. We both die. So, how's about you here? They will kill you. No. Don't worry about me. I will hold them. I want you to promise me if you fight the next message for our country.
Forkful saves time and money with nutritious meals delivered straight to our door. It takes only 2 minutes to heat up, no preservatives, and no seasonings.
They actually taste like restaurant quality food. That means I actually look forward to every meal.
These are all natural, preservative-free meals with no artificial additives.
So let Forkful take cooking and groceries off your plate.
Join the thousands that trust Forkful today.
Sorry if I'm not talking much, Kickstream. I only have one viewer. But if we take a trade, I'll post this for transparency. As usual, we'll keep doing our own thing. I think that's the overall goal right now. And the people who want to just take advice and learn from my journey, and that's up to you. But fuck do I know, right?
That feeling when you're trying to build your credit, and it's like over and over again. Good news. Chase Credit Journey can help you with a personalized score improvement plan provided by Experian. So when you still need that credit built, you have the guidance you need. You can even get a Chase Secure banking account with no monthly service fee if you're 17 to 24 years old. Hallelujah.
This tool is for education purposes. It doesn't guarantee you'll reach your credit score goal. The score you receive uses Vantage Score 3.0 model and may not be the model used by lenders. Member FDIC.
How much money did you today, buddy? What? If you're asking how much money I made today, I made $0 so far, so. Could go in 6 contracts right there. Really want to go long. We are coming to this 4-hour bearish gap though, but I really think we continue higher up to these hourly highs, and this 4-hour first presented up here. 4-hour bearish. Really think we can. I want my stop below this low. Really should have been entry right there, but I'm still gonna stay patient here. Be a 1 to 4 RR. Hi Avery. Hello. I don't want to get faked out here, dude. Price action is terrible right now. Boo-doo-boo-boo-boo. ES just looks like it wants to continue higher. NASDAQ looks like it wants to continue lower. So I'm just staying away right now, dude. And it's been a boring ass week. Still only one trade taken this week so far. Still only one trade taken this week so far. NASDAQ broke structure to the downside in the 5-minute time frame. We respect this 5-minute bearish gap. We have this hourly low coming down below. Do we want to sweep this hourly low and then continue higher? Because we still have broke structure in the 5-minute time frame on ES. I need confirmation on ES. If ES wants to continue lower, then we can maybe consider taking out these lows while NASDAQ comes down to these hourly lows / 4-hour lows. So I'm going to wait for confirmation on that.
That feeling when you check your bank account and your paycheck's days away. And of course, your calendar's all good news.
I haven't even looked at the chat yet.
Go Direct Deposit hits your bank account up to 2 days faster.
I don't even really want to look at the chat, to be honest. I'm not trading this shit, but if I have an increase, it's harder.
And the best part, there's no more fee for
Yeah. Alright, peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Good job, Yas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I swear. What time frame is that on, Yash? Daily? Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Down here? Pretty sure maybe? I don't know. This one? Try that one. I'm not sure. Alright, guys. If you want to watch me, the people in the Discord, we only have 2 people. But if you want to watch me, you can go to the Kick stream. But that'll pretty much be it. I'm gonna still trade, do my thing. Sound good, yes? Deuces. Probably not gonna go live tomorrow in the Discord. I'll go live on Kick. Yep. You have a good one too. But I'm probably gonna go on. I'll start going live on Kick more. We'll do. I might switch to. I go back and forth on it. At Discord, we might just do 3 times a week or something like that. So, we'll see. Sound good? Peace out. Peace out. America, Asia, and Russia. Time is it? 10:08. Four minutes left. Buying them. I'm buying them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, don't even give me an entry, you fucker. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I'm gonna stay patient. Come and take that hourly. Fill in this gap more. I'm gonna enter here.
Order filled, order filled, order filled, order filled, order filled.
That's my stop loss. 749.50. 749.25. I'm gonna try these longs on ES. I feel like Nasdaq's gonna come for these hourly highs. We swept out these hourly lows, and ES is gonna come fill up these 15 minutes and this 15-minute high and this hourly high. That's what I think. One trade and done for today if I lose. But I'm gonna let this run. This is gonna be first TP. And this is gonna be final TP. This will be my stop loss. A little bit of a stretch, but we'll find out. ES just looks overall bullish to me. We broke structure in the hourly time frame. We are in this hourly fair value gap, which we definitely could reverse back down. We're very overly extended, but again, I just, the way it's looking, I think it's going to continue higher, but I could be wrong. I'm risking 11 points on this trade times 5. 11 times 5, 55 times 5, risk around 275. I'm going to pay attention to this first presented hourly gap right here in this hourly order block, because this could be a price where we could reverse. So hourly bearish on ES. That's going to be my break-even level. This is going to be my break-even level right here. That'll be my break-even level if we can make it up to there, but I don't want to start reversing down like that. Don't want to inverse this 1 minute gap. You want to see this get respected. Shit. Could take off one there. 1, 2, 3. Another ride. Swept that 5 minute high. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think we can continue higher. I think Nasdaq's gonna keep continuing higher, at least to that hourly high. But I don't want this hourly high to get swept. If we inverse this 5 minute gap, which I like. I want to see a break of structure on the 5 minute time frame on Nasdaq also, because that'll make me more comfortable in this trade for ES to continue higher. But I just don't want ES to just manipulate lower one more time and take out these lows. That's the only thing. Would love to form a 5 minute bullish gap right here to protect us. Maybe a minute and 30 seconds. Who knows? I would really like for it to continue higher, but we'll find out. Love a 5 minute bullish gap right here. But we're respecting this 15 minute the whole time. We're still bullish in the 15 minute time frame. I don't know. Price action isn't doing much either. Here we go. We'll see. It's a little bit of a riskier trade, especially because we're in this hourly bearish gap. We definitely can reverse here, but I'd like to push through. But who knows? We'll see. It's on my 100K accounts anyway. I trade a 5. So You want to see this level get respected, and you want to see this 5-minute bullish gap form. You want to see that 5-minute bullish gap form. 30 seconds left. I'm going to X out this 1 minute. See what happens. I think this could be a good partial area to the 50% level. But I mean, if you look at the 4-hour time frame too, yeah, we're in this 4-hour bearish gap, but I feel like we can come into this first presented up here. And I'm just liking this, but I don't want it to just dump down. All right, we formed a 5-minute gap protecting us down below, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. See what happens. I think this might be like this 50% level. We could take off 25% here. It's going to be a longer trade, but we could take off 20% at 7576, 7576, 7576. We'll take one off, and then we'll take 2 off here and 2 off here. 7582, 7582, and 7587, 7587. You want to see this 5-minute fair value gap get respected, you really do, but we'll find out. I think that's what it's going to look like, and we'll just let it ride. My entry's around 62 though, because of that one candle. My entry around 62. There we go, that's my entry. My entry 62, we have it below this 5-minute low, so we're risking 12.50 stop loss. A little bit more. 312 per account. Run the leading index to the upside too. See, I'm hoping that NASDAQ wants to come up, take out this hourly high, and then come up towards London session high, because ES already took out London session high. And that'll just make us continue higher. Inverse this 4-hour gap would be sweet. We're coming. This hourly would be our break even / first TP, second TP, third TP, and I'm hoping we want to retrace all the way up to here. But we are overall bearish on the 4-hour. That's it. But the hourly we're bullish. No hourly gaps below. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See what happens. I like this trade, but it's a little bit riskier. Might reduce risk below this low. I think I'm gonna to a 52. So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reduce risk to 52. I'm gonna take a partial around this area, so just one partial, so like 753-ish, 750. I'm gonna have it at like 753, the start of that hourly gap. That'll be my break even first TP if we can hit it. I got it at 73.25. We could do the 50% level, but I think this would be a good first TP, 7,350-ish. And let's do 7,325. 7,325 I'm gonna have this at. Like 73 on the dot, my first TP / break even, because that hourly gap could get tapped in and we can reverse, especially because NASDAQ could be sweeping out this hourly high. So that's just going to be a secure based off of a system standpoint. I know it's not a lot RR wise. It's like around a 1-to-1. But then we'll let our runners run to these draws and liquidity above if we hit it. But I reduced my risk to below this low. So you'd expect us to continue higher here a little bit, but we'll see. NASDAQ broke structure on the 5-minute too. So I want to see if NASDAQ wants to sweep this hourly high and then continue lower. Or NASDAQ could target London session high, which would be awesome. Which could take out these draws above. We're in this 15-minute gap right here too. We could definitely reverse here, but I want that hourly gap to get tapped. And we already reduced risk too, so it's not going to take a full loss regardless. Paying attention to NASDAQ. I want to see if it's going to take this hourly high. When NASDAQ takes that hourly high, I'm taking one partial. And I'm letting the less 4 run. And I'll go break even-ish. I'll go below this low or something like that. I'm paying attention to NQ. Formed another 5-minute bullish that couldn't protect us. See this next candle coming up. It's either we tap into this 5-minute and we retrace higher to take out our first TP, or if we inverse it, it's not going to be looking so hot. And we'll find out. You want to see a nice bullish candle closure out of here. Yes, is another 5. Nasdaq is another 5-minute also down here. Wow. 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 Broke structure on the 1-minute. Yikes. See what happens. It's 10:32. Let's see if this is the seek and destroy. Let's see if this is where we retrace lower, stop people out at break even, and continue higher. See what happens. You want to inverse this gap right here. You don't want to get a bearish candle closure out of this gap right here. See this next candle here. I'm paying attention to NQ. Once NQ takes that hourly high, I'm taking a partial. If it does, I would imagine it would, but whatever it wants. You want to see price push higher here. You want to see buyers be strong. Inversed it, but I don't like that wick. This doesn't mean anything yet. Let's see. I don't like that. I'm not even gonna pay attention to the 1 minute. 5 minute, we didn't respect that 5 minute gap. We didn't disrespect it, but now we have a whole another 5 minutes to see if we want to continue lower. But we have our stop loss below this 5 minute low. We could still come down and sweep that out. But I want to see buyers stay strong around here. Still sticking with what I said in the beginning, though. If NASDAQ comes down and takes out that hourly high, I'm taking a partial. I'm watching NQ, dude. If NQ hits that hourly high, partial's getting taken. Just playing at my break even, dog. My inverse is 5 minute gap. We'll see. If we inverse this gap, I'm not really gonna like it much, but find out. Got 23 seconds. See if we inverse it. Yep, we inversed it. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that, mate. See if we get stopped out. Might get putting a little bit of draw down here. Let's see what happens. NASDAQ didn't disrespect it yet, though, which is cool. Maybe wishing for a burner. Can't everybody walking? You know, I wonder if 11 a.m. we're going to pump up to that hourly gap. Or if we're going to have a retracement on the hourly time frame, because the hourly is very overly extended. I don't know if we're going to want something like this, retest the hourly order block, and then continue higher. It's the one thing I don't want to happen. Just want price to keep pumping higher. At least take my first TP, break even, you know? Be nice. I just don't like how we keep failing to continue higher, but I'm gonna hold it. See what we do here. I would love to get a pump higher here, dude. And take that first TP / break even. I have it at 73 on the button. I have it at 73 on the button, dude. This should be where we continue higher. And then once we come into this hourly gap, I don't care what happens, because we'll be break even and we'll have one TP secured. Won't be a lot of money, and then we'll let the other 4 run. That's what my plan is. But we're up 138 times 5 right now. 138 times 5. We're up $700. So we'll see. What will 1 micro be if we secure a partial? 11.25 times 5, $55. This is really where we should frickin' run. I hate these long ass trades, dude. Am I frozen? Why am I frozen? Shouldn't be. Dude, I like that reaction out of equilibrium. Nice big bullish candle out of here. Let's go. Nice big bullish candle out of here. I want a nice big bullish candle. A nice big one. I want a nice big bullish candle. Let's not inverse this 1 minute gap. Oh. About to form another 5 minute low, dude. 15-minute low at all. Another 5 minute low right by our break even. NQ inverse that 5 minute gap also now. Still didn't break structure on the 5 minutes, so I'm not gonna care about an inverse for value gap, but still on this 1 minute, we created a new 5 minute low down here, which we could sweep and continue higher. Hopefully. This trade's testing the patience. It'll be stress reliever once that first TP gets hit and we can go break even. It's 10:45 too. Maybe the 11 a.m. macro we're gonna pump higher. Maybe that's what we're gonna do. We'll see. I don't want the 11 a.m. macro to be the retrace of that hourly time frame though, because we are overly extended. We did break structure. Did we break structure on the hourly on Nasdaq? No, we didn't yet. That's why I want to break structure here. Fill in this gap more. Take out London session high. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Be the one here. This is the pumper. Come on. If we don't pump higher here, I'm going to get a little concerned. If you've done this 4 times already. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th time. I want that first TP to get smacked and then break even on it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on, buyers, outpower those sellers here. We know there's sellers right here, you bastards. You can see it. No, don't let them push you down again. Trading's fun. Trading's fun. Wow. 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 Really? Ay, 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 ay. Really? That's what we're gonna do here? That's what we're gonna do here? Get caught and chop shit and then fucking diddy down? Alright, we're back in drawdown. Do we want to sweep this 5 minute low and continue higher? We'll see. Not a fan of 1025. What's 1025? We didn't form a 5 minute CT. It's all good. Alright, let's see if we want to get stopped out. Find out. That's our last hope down below. Last hope down below to protect us in this 5 minute low also, so we'll find out. We have a 5 minute low right here that we could sweep and continue higher. Maybe price wants to grab that and go higher. We'll find out. We'll find out. And we'll go from there. But at the end of the day, I followed my system. I followed my rules. We didn't hit my break-even level. We reduced our risk on the trade. We held the trade. Like I think I did everything I could do. The rest is up to the market at this point. If we get a bearish candle out of this 1 minute gap, it might be wraps, dog. Might be wraps. "11 a.m.'s coming up in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I need a water. Just fucking been in this trade for like an hour. How long have we been in this trade for? What was my entry? What was my entry again? We came up. We ended up coming into this 5 minute. We broke structure in the 1 minute time frame. I was looking at the 1 minute. Yeah, we came up. We respected this. My entry was at like 62 off of this candle right here. It was this candle. It was this candle, but we had 62. 62 is my entry. Don't want to respect this right now. We don't want to respect this right now. We don't. We don't. Oh. Ah, ba, ba. Figaro. "11 a.m. macro. Can you save me? Please." I don't want to break structure on the 5 minute time frame. I really don't. Ah. Feel like I'm playing Asian session. Come on, 11 a.m. macro. Hit my first TP and break even, please. Don't you dare sweep all these highs and continue lower. I'm gonna be pissed. Don't do it. Buyers, step in. $11 a.m. is about to hit, so it's either we're gonna dump or hit first TP. I need a pumper. I think I'm going to take 2 here and then let the last runners run. I think that might be the plan. I think that's going to be the plan. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Oh, the hell is hot with that? The hell is hot with that? Oh my God. Paying attention to NASDAQ. Paying attention to NASDAQ. We take that freaking hourly high. I'm taking a partial. And now I'm going to move my stop loss like below this low or something. Paying attention to NASDAQ. We really can't push above these highs? Oh. 9 a.m. 11 a.m. macro. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Whoa, whoa. Please hit my first TP. Hit my first TP / break even. $11 a.m. Here we go. All right, NASDAQ took a high, taking a partial.
Order filled.
All right, I'm going break even. I'm going break even. 1, 2, 3. How many positions do I have in? Okay, I got 3 left. I got 3 runners. We've got 2 at 181. 1, 2, right? 181. We got 2 here. I'm going to take this right here where we got this. This is my break even also. We're going to let this baby rock. I'm going to let her rock. 182 we got one at, and then we'll put the last one at 187. 186-ish. I'm going to let it run. This is definitely a potential reversal spot, but we've already secured partials. It can't be a losing day. We're at break even. We'll let the trade do its thing and run. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Maybe the 11 a.m. macro wants to be a pumper. Hopefully it does. Let's resync this. See how much money we made with our partials. We only took 2, so $78. Wow, we made $400 on the day regardless. How much is the 50% level? You know what would be cool? Watch this. Let's do 575 as another spot, and we're going to let the last 2 runners run. I feel like that's a good idea. 575 will be another partial. And then we'll do that. Because this will still be a 1 to 1.2. And then this will be a 1 to 2. And then this will be a 1 to 2.6. And we could secure a little bit more profit on that. But we're coming into this hourly fair value gap right now. So let's do 75% here. This will be 50%. Right there. Let's see if it hits. I have it at 75 on the dot. Because that could definitely, this is it. We're in a reversal spot. We're at break even regardless, but then we could secure a little bit more profit if it decides to not go back down and stop set at break even. So we'll find out. Let's see. Let's see if this gets hit. Let's see if this gets hit. We're right there. We are right there. And wow, it got, yep. Like literally by a point, not even, like 0.25. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't you dare reverse on me right there, lady. Oh. No way. Why'd that not take me out? That doesn't make any sense. It didn't take me out. What? It crossed the line on Tradeovate. No way. No way, dude. Look, if you guys are watching this, look at this. It literally, like, it hit it. It's a little fishy-wishy. We're at break even anyway, though. I'm gonna hold it regardless, so. Mom, take that last one. Take that last one, and then we're home, sweet home after that. It doesn't matter what happens. I just wanna feel you, baby, rock into mine all night long. Wow. 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 All right, I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to stop playing around. I'm going to take that. Order filled. 2 positions left. At break even. 1, 2. Last 2 runners. Let him roll. Oh. Let him run, baby. This is definitely a potential reversal spot, guys. That's why I'm taking partials like this. It's not based off of emotion, I promise. We are in an hourly bearish gap. We are in an hourly bearish gap on NASDAQ, and I'm pretty sure we're in an hourly gap on... Yes, we're in this first presented hourly gap on ES. But I'm going to target this hourly high, this 15-minute high, and this hourly high with my last two runners. I'm literally just going to let this do its thing. But with securing that partial now also, I'm pretty sure we're... Let's see. Doesn't get any more transparent than this, people. It's not loaded yet. We should have secured 133 per account regardless right now. What a bumping. What a bumping. What a bumping. Alright, so we secured 133 per account regardless. I don't know why this isn't doing the math yet, but we're pumping. I have my other take profit at 82 on the button, so it's right here. 82 on the button, right here. And then my other one's at 86.25, so 86. We'll put it at 87 actually, 87. So those are where my full TPs are going to be, and I'm not touching this. I'm letting this do its thing. So. Reason why I manage this trade like this too, guys, is because we're in these gaps and it gets a little iffy when you do that. So let's see if this TP gets hit also. Bitches change now, they gonna notice. Alright, I'm gonna take this one too. Right here. I got lean and some 40 in my record.
Order filled.
Gonna take that one too, right here. You know what I mean? We have one runner left. I'm gonna put it a little bit more in profit. Got one more runner left to 87 top. It just changed. Letting this completely run here. I'm going to have my trailing stop loss at 7566. Where is this at? Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to put my trailing stop here. It's one more micro, so. I'm going to target that hourly high low. This is where my trailing stop is. In profit. Reason why I managed this trade again for the people watching on YouTube. I managed this trade this way because we were in an hourly bearish gap, right? We're overall going against a higher time frame trend, which is the 4 hour. We've been bearish in the 4 hour. We got that big move yesterday, but I really think price can come up into this 4 hour gap. That's why I'm targeting these draws. I'm not going to be greedy and come target up there. But again, our final take profit is going to be like a 1 to 3 RR. Right? We had our stop loss below here, something like that. I think it's below this low. So it's around a 1 to 2.6 RR, our final take profit. Yes, I took these profits a little bit earlier, but I secured them because that's definitely a potential reversal spot, guys. Like, It's just, I think that's the smart decision to make, especially when we're in an hourly gap on NASDAQ. NASDAQ never broke structure to the upside in the hourly time frame. NASDAQ still bearish in the hourly and the 4 hour. But ES took out that London session. I believe NASDAQ could target this London session right up here. If NASDAQ takes that before ES takes our final take profit, I will secure my full take profit. But right now, we're going to let this last runner run do its thing. Still running. All right, I've been in a trade for about 2 hours or something like that, but it's finally starting to play out. We ended up securing 4 out of our 5 partials, right? And we'll show it here. So we're letting this last runner run to that hourly high. Well, I want to see if NQ could come take out London session high. But again, we're almost getting there. We'll see what happens. We already secured a good amount, but this is what this runner's looking like, $102 in profit. I'm going to target that high above. We'll see if it gets taken out. But regardless, we've already secured. We secured 1 partial here, another partial here, because again, this is an hourly fair value gap. This is definitely a potential reversal spot. Then we secured this a little bit lower than this 15-minute high. And then we have our final runner running all the way up to there. All right. Not a ginormous trade, but again, slow, consistent growth compounds over time. I say it a million times. I say it in the Discord. But again, those people don't want to listen. And even though we show our track record every single day. But again, it doesn't get more transparent than this. So, dub on the day. All right. I've been in a trade for about 2 hours or something like that. But it's finally starting to play out. We ended up... What did we secure on the day? All right, we secured $1,000 in the day, $222 per account. Right now, we could secure $335 per account, but I'm really gonna let this runner run, target that hourly high above. I'm gonna hold this regardless. So regardless, we made $1,000 in the day. Most likely won't trade tomorrow too after having a good week because NFP. Right. I've been in a trade for about 2 hours or something like that, but it's finally starting to play out. We ended up securing. It has supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. How many points into this hits? 3 more points. Alright, I'm going to start trailing heavy here. I'm going to start trailing heavy. Alright, guys, I am outie.
Order filled.
That'll end it for me today on the docket. I'm doing 100% TP. A lot of partials today, don't get me wrong, but definitely had the potential to reverse out of the zone. Again, full take profit was at 87. We took full take profit at 85.75. So 85.75 right here. We had ours at 87. Would have been an extra $5 per account. Don't care about an extra $5 per account. But yeah, full TP hit in my opinion. We've been in this trade for about 2 hours, so let's let this resync right here real quick. TradeZella. I really think that NASDAQ's gonna come up and take this. Full take profit's probably gonna hit anyway, but again, I'm good on the day with this. I'm good on the day. So W trade. All right, we made $334 per account with fees. There she goes, full TP schmack. Yep, that would have been it right there. Get this on IG. All right, full TP smacked. I took it a little bit before. It would have been $5 more per account, but again, I've been in this trade for like 2.5 hours. Entries: first take profit, second take profit, third take profit, fourth take profit. Think that's an overall good trade. Took partials here, excuse me, because again, we were in that hourly bearish fair value gap, but we did push right through it. I anticipated that. That was definitely a potential reversal spot, okay? So I decided to take partials a little bit earlier today. We let the trade fully play out to our specific areas, but we did secure partials on the way just because our price action was looking, but we caught the overall move, and we ended up making $345 per account. Show that right here. Boom. These are on my 5 Tradeify accounts. Okay, where's the thing? Where's the thing? Yep, right there. Bada bing. Bada boom. Peace out. All right, full TP. All right, stream for the people who are watching. We hit a 23-point trade on ES. All right, again, YouTube kick. The way I managed that trade was a little bit different. We could have let it fully run, but let's look at this. If you are an experienced trader, right, and you're watching me right now, what do we have? An hourly bearish gap here, an hourly bearish gap here. Did we ever break structure in the 4-hour time frame yet? No, but I'm anticipating this 4-hour gap up here to get hit. That's what I'm anticipating. We're coming into this 4-hour big-ass order block. I think this is a good take profit area to target these highs. But again, NASDAQ could have came up, swept out this high. We could have continued lower. We're in this hourly gap on NASDAQ right now. Also, definitely could be a potential reversal spots here, here, and there. So again, I think we managed very well the way we were managing, but we were in the trade for a long time. First take profit was around a 1-to-1. This was around a 1-to-5 or something like that, or a 1-to-2. And then this was around a 1-to-2 RR. Then this was around a 1-to-2.7 or some shit like that. I'm pretty sure. We'll check. Hold on. We had it below this candle's body. So, yeah, full take profit 1-to-2.7. Second take profit 1-to-2.3. 1-to-4, and then around a 1-to-1. Okay, so I think that's pretty good risk management, in my opinion, based off of how the trade was playing out and where we are in the market. We're going against the higher time frame trend right now, but we wanted to pump higher. We anticipated this move. We were correct. We fell on the right side of probability, and that's all we could do. Okay, so again, proof of product right here. This was taken on my 5 Tradeify accounts. That's why it says 5 trades. Copy traded across 500K accounts, right? I don't know why that one's not loading yet, or this one. So we made more money on the day. TradeZella sometimes is annoying. All right, there we go. So we made 1.3K on the day, 2 winning trades this week. Can screenshot this too for the YouTube channel to show you. Again, I got these accounts like 4 weeks ago, and we were originally in drawdown, then we built back up, and then now we were at break even, and now we built back up to a little bit more in profit. So we can see that there. It's taking on those accounts. That's pretty much it. Okay? Pretty much it. Peace out. Have a great day. Adios, amigos. Appreciate the people who are watching me on Kick. See ya.